from Kel's Finance. So in today's video, we are going to talk about some debt that we managed to pay off in 2021. So all of it, let me stop lying. Majority of it was medical bill. So I had to get a surgery done the end of 2020. I had to get some fibroids removed. I paid majority of the copay out of pocket, but I also had to put some on my credit card because I had to be out of work for 2 weeks and I didn't have enough PTO to cover me for 2 weeks. So we decided to put some of it on the credit card. Thanks God we did, because it took me longer than 2 weeks to recover from the surgery. It actually took a whole month for me to recover from the surgery because it wasn't healing as fast as we thought it was because the fibroids were really, really big. So it took me a month to recover. So we did have to dip into our emergency fund to pay some bills, which we made it out, but I'm so happy that we did use the credit card. And then the other one was debt. So this is a debt payoff tracker that I use to keep up with paying off the medical bills I was talking about, and also our credit bill I was talking about, which was towards medical. So this is how the original one looked. So this is how mine looked. This is my OBGYN bill plus a dental bill. So this is for my surgery and also my root canal. So the original balance was actually $659.20, but the anesthesiologist, they called me. They were like, hey, you didn't pay all the money that you were supposed to pay. So they were like, you owe $57.86. And I'm like, oh, okay, whatever. So I ended up paying them. And then the dental people called and they was like, you know what? Your insurance didn't want to cover $175.50. So guess what? You got to cover it. So of course, I was like, okay, whatever. So we ended up paying it. It took me about a month to pay the $175.50. I was just mad. Like, why wouldn't insurance cover it? But they say they didn't. So I ended up paying it. So that's how we end up with $892.06 instead of $659. So the $659.20 was mostly for the OBGYN that performed my surgery. So that was the copay I had to pay out of pocket. So I paid $62.38. Then I went ahead and paid $100 and on the 9th. So I made those two payments at the same time because I thought I didn't have money, but I did. So I ended up paying them $162.38 in one day. It adds up. And then that's when I pay off the anesthesiologist. When they call, I was like, you know what, just go ahead and pay them. So I paid them there, and then I went off and paid the $175 from the dental people. So I went back to the medical bill. So it was $496.82. I think it took about a month and a half for me to pay them the $496 amount. So that was easy to pay off for the most part because it was under $1,000 and I could do that. But the one that took me longer was our credit card bill. So we had to put some of the medical bill under our credit card, because with this one, it was through the institution. Like, that was their amount that I paid them directly. But when it came to the surgery, I did put some of the copay on my credit card. The good thing about the Bank of America credit card, when I did get it, I had like a year where it was interest free, and they was gonna start charging interest in March. So I was like, hey, we gotta pay this by March. So that's exactly what we did. We paid by February 10th because, I don't want to pay interest on no damn credit card. So it was $1660.07. That was our starting balance. The minimum balance is $35, and our goal was to pay it in December 2020, which didn't happen, and I needed to pay it off by March, which I did. So if you look, we started paying it off in September. We paid $120, then we paid $69. Then on November we pay $130, then we pay $25, then we pay $40, then we pay $73. So like little amount do add up. I don't care if it's $20, $30, I'm throwing it at the credit card. And then we got a big break on January 8th. We end up paying $1,525 towards the credit card. The thing is, I think in November I brought me some shares and they were kind of expensive, so that did go towards Bank of America credit card. So all of it wasn't medical. I think 600 or 700 of it was other like furniture. So it was about 1,000 or 9,800 that was medical. So I lied there. And then we paid 80, then we paid 280 on February 9th, and then our last payment was $207.00. And now we have zero balance left. So at least you guys get to see how we are intentional when it comes to paying off these cards. Most amount we paid one time was $15.25, which was a good amount of money that could have been in our savings, but hey, we owe, so we pay, right? So yeah, that's how it looks. So one thing you do notice is that we do make multiple payments throughout the month. So like we pay twice in October, we pay twice in November, we pay twice in December, we pay twice in January, and also we pay twice in February. So if you could make more than one payment, if they allowed you to, go ahead and do it, because you will gain traction doing that than to make that one-time payment and be like, okay, I'll pay it next month. So if you could do that, go ahead and do that. I think that's the best tip I could give anyone. Pay as much as you can. You have leftover money, throw it at that debt. That's what we do, and that's how we're able to pay off our debt so fast. So yeah, thank you for watching this video, and I'll talk to you guys next time. Bye.